Iraq, I suppose, but I still have a bit of a truce with them. Only 3 years, however. And I want this land for myself. And they have no friends. Well, that makes things easier for me. Time to spy on the Iraqis. Mosul and Sinjar are actually pretty good provinces. It gets better when you get down to Baghdad. What an amazing piece of land. But if we reflect once again on our map here, and our other map here, really doesn't imply any sort of control or subjugation of Baghdad and its surrounding areas. So I do think the limit is going to be along here, so I won't be able to hold this. There's nothing saying I can't have a nice subject that owns this land, and Mazandaran are certainly making a case for themselves after they stabbed me diplomatically in the face. Okay, who could we go and make better friends with? Yeah, no thanks, Gillian. Makurai, Hassad, Osir, Theodoro. These guys all look super lame. There's Poland, who's doing pretty strongly. They hate the Ottomans, so do we. They hate the Great Horde, so do we. Strong alliance with Denmark. Muscovy stalling. Poland could be the answer. Let's at least send a delegation over there. Oh, wow. The moment we decide to go with the Poles, well, David takes the throne. He has no wife, no offspring. We're gonna have to fix both of those things. And I get a pretender because... well, where's our pretender? It was Bayezid, right? Bayezid's quite the mountainous province. He's right next to Armenia. Let's give peace a chance here. How good are you? Pretty terrible, truth be told. I'm gonna make you suffer. Get you over there. Oh, he's gonna ruin my he's gonna ruin my prosperity. It was nice having it, but now it's gone. Luciani is kind of suffering these days. I'm starting to regret getting rid of my missionary guy. Yeah, he's probably going to go over to Yerevan. There's a slight chance he'll go over to Kars, since it's also a fort. But they tend to... oh, well. Shows what I know, right? Okay, we'll all be there in time. Celebrate the slaughter of these guys. Gets a -3 for all of this. I get a +1 because it's mountains. Poor guy never stood a ghost of a chance. He'll run and he will die. Lovely. Back to Hisankaifa, we kind of liked it there. Syrians still wanted to rise up in Al-Raqqa. Wasn't I considering selling a bit of land to the Mamluks? That feels like something I was thinking about. Hey, they're willing to pay big bucks for my land. It's worth more doing that than anything else. However, it would potentially weaken the Mamluks, and I need to throw all their warm bodies at the Ottomans so they get to keep their dosh for now. In the end, I need this land, so selling it only delays the goal, sadly. Feudal de jure law might actually be useful. War taxes cost also useful. We'll wait and see if either of those pop up as particularly necessary. Mush want to revolt on me, as they often do. Oh, didn't consider that. The Great Horde is now ploughing into Gizeh. Hey, I can actually marry with Christians, I forgot that. But Poland have many diplo relations, they're probably not too keen on that with me. Mamluks are assembling. Are they getting ready for another war with the Ottomans? If they do, they will probably call me in, so I should keep a close eye on that. It's also possible that they're going to gun down Dulkadir, who are allied with Great Horde, another consideration for me. And this is what I want. I just want to eat Karakiunlu. The best I can get is 170. Again? Yikes. Didn't want that. No, he doesn't seem to be going north for any of that. Okay. I feel like my money is trickling away a bit fast, though. Nothing solves that quite like getting some defensive mentality and lower development costs. However, I should probably hold out for Miltech 8. Less about Miltech 8, a lot more about Miltech 9. Miltech 9 is godsend. Miltech 15, though. That's where it's at. Yeah, I think I'll hold out for it. 93. It'll be sooner than that. Okay, I gotta say Armenia is looking top notch. And if I'm remembering well, Iraq was our target, and Timmy will not be helping them much. Timmy are drowning in debt, and Timmy is Timmy. They'd make an awesome subject. Right, Mosul deserves to be mine, and my truce with you runs out in 2 years. Probably going to eat some revolts between then and now, but I'm ready for it. That conversion will be done soon. I'd love to convert Mush, since that one's eating into a lot of my everything, but we'll get you done because it's fast. Morale of armies increased by 15% till 99. I don't think there's going to be anything left of Iraq. It's a shame. I really want this land, but my maps just don't say it. Can anyone show me a map that shows greater Armenian holdings deeper than Rabasinjar and Malwotsits? Talk to me, maps. There must be something I'm missing. Hatra Durarpos. I don't know these old places. How about you? Bigger map, but more vague map. Without many cities on it. Bah humbug. Oh well, we do what we must. Trebizond decided to insult us before going to war with Imereti, because the Imereti are conquering land from Circassia. This might help. Did he bring in Theodoro? He did bring in Theodoro, and you're getting curb stomped by others. Also, you just got subjugated by the Great Horde, so I kind of hope Muscovy punches the Great Horde pretty hard. It's actually pretty bad news for me, I guess. No, it keeps them diplomatically isolated. I can pick up Gizzy whenever I want in the future. However, Imereti... Well, I need Karaki and Lu integrated first. The relations with me bump up by quite a bit. It's at 4.5 per year. That's pretty good. Karamanese separatists. Karaman is somebody that I'm going to want as a subject holding this land, since that was a brief subject under Tigran. Subjects I would hold entirely myself, but brief subjects, nah, more fitting to have as a subject, right? I can ally up with the Poles. They're friendly with me. It seems like a pretty good win for me, diplomatically. And we have the, yeah, we got the Diplo space for them. Let's go for it. Hiss and Kaifa integrated, as they always were meant to be. This is pretty good. And it's war with you in 1 year. Sheikh, will you release Jerusalem as a vassal? Can you even do that as a Copt? I'm not sure. I really don't know. That would be awesome though. I'd love to release them as a subject. Right, Syrians want to rise up in Al-Raqqa, further emphasizing the fact that it's really not worth me holding on to this worthless piece of land. I'm actually just going to pop up its autonomy and stick some units over there. Mush also wants to revolt on me. Sadly, I really want this to be a state. What I need is this technology. But, you know, Sunnis are going to rise up anyway, right? Somebody's posting up a map of Armenia at its greatest. Oh, very funny. It was not very funny. I'm so close. I'm so very close to being able to integrate Karakiunlu. If I could just bump that relation up a touch more. I guess I could give him a gift and a whole bunch of subsidies. Or I could have something resembling to patience. Actually, next year I should be able to get them. Let's keep the improved relation guy on you for now. Maintain just for now. Get that claim in. Not sure if there's much point doing more spying on you. Mammy still like me, but they could like me more always. Let's see where this ends up. I need it to, what, say 165? Turn of the year 165? Ah, come on. Oh, Mamluk's opinion of me. And military power. I want both those things. Particularly this one. Right. Blink, blink. What's going on here? Karakiunlu, it's time you got inside me. Take this... this minuscule gift. And then take these not so minuscule subsidies for a tiny amount of time. Sounds like people just want more Caesar. I'm into that. Okay, take a whole bunch of this for a wee while. A very wee while. After 1 month, that should be enough to enable the annexing. Maybe 2 months. That's what we're looking for. Get inside me. And of course, you are not getting those reparations. That was a one-off. Oh, you're not there to send. That'd be a horrible way to end it. There we go. Not too shabby. We're going to integrate at Kiyunlu, and then we can start culturally enriching his lands. It has to be my religion, but we can get on that. And then I can use that spare slot to accept some Kurds, because everyone likes a bit of lemon curd. Keep on locking for maps with an even bigger Armenias. I like Jake to blob a little. What do we have here? Oh, man. These people with questionable authenticity on their maps. I appreciate the attempt, though. Delkadir is trying to claim our map. Provence just 8 excommunication. You've got Tlemcen as an ally, which is pretty rubbish. Ottomans, as usual, got Tunis. Ottomans are also beating up on Venice, Aragon and Knights. I don't think they're going to be stalled through that. Imereti not looking so good against the Horde. Come on, Muscovy. You're meant to take on the Great Horde. Right, it is August. That means it's time to attack Iraq, who are currently at war with Baluchistan and not at all defended by Timmy. I'm only looking for these 2 provinces unless somebody can pull a miracle map out that shows that their empire reached further. To be fair, the map is super vague. But it also lines up pretty well with the areas to not go further. Gotta think of aesthetics while we're here, but Baghdad's such an awesome area. So damn good. One of the best areas in the game. Oh well. We're taking Mausil. It's the better of the provinces, so fairly well. Sapmi exists, Jake. Well, that they do. Well, it's not too surprising since Novgorod were cleaved into 2. So yes, Mosul. I don't think this will be a particularly challenging war against 6,000 starving Iraqis, but America made it look difficult. Maybe we can too. That was a clever current event joke. It might have flown over your head. I don't blame you. I don't like either of these. Goodbye, prestige. Development when I integrate Karakayunlu is not going to jump up to 300, but combined with the provinces I'm taking here, we might get somewhere on that. He's almost certainly down there in Baghdad proper. I'll leave my subject to occupy that province, and we will hunt the lion's head. Jake, you should save some money on forts. Yeah, I do have too many forts, don't I? Both of these are similarly meh. I think I'll keep you around since you protect more provinces. And again, you're more of a choke point. Yeah, we'll go with Choky Point. I don't think I need you anymore after we've put the Georgians to rest. Yeah, I should get rid of some of these. Capital Fort is too good, I'm keeping you, but I don't need to pay for them right now. In fact, I should probably untick this because it's going to cost me money. No, Hungary, not like that. Ooh, perhaps like this. Our heir to the throne. Tashar Ashot. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, I like our concert quite a bit. I don't like this. Hopefully Ashot dies. And was that Astra? Seat of strong aristocrat. Where are those Iraqis? I suddenly don't trust them. They might slither off into one of my provinces here. There are 6,000 of them, and they could have gone in through Mushasha, Timi, or Fars, so down into here. Well, all the more time for me to go and siege his capital down. Here's an authentic border map for you, Jake. Yeah, truly I question the authenticity. What else do we have? Oh, wow! That's a hell of a good map. Shame it's all in some kind of squirrely-whirly writing. Sedrikla brings it in. You know what would be super useful is telling me which of these provinces it relates to. But, yeah, man, it's all in curly-whirly writing. Okay, can't read that so well. Can you take Singer, Mosul, Turiur, Sinjar, Mosul, something else, and subjugate Iraq? There's a case to be made for subjugating Iraq, actually. If I took this and then kept Iraq with that, that'd be quite nice. Granted, it would be another revolting vassal. Also, I might be a bit unpopular in the region. But yeah, I could take this. Maybe Iraq gets beaten up a bit more around here, but I could kind of protect one province of theirs. This isn't the coalition I wanted to face down, especially since it includes the Ottomans. The provinces alone still includes the Ottomans, but also Dulkadir and Iraq. Who cares about those guys? Yeah, the Ottomans hate my guts anyway. We'll just settle for the provinces for now. Oh, of course we are taking the money. I mean, that was never a question either. All the money. Ooh, what if we got someone a bit more interesting? Sadly, they're all northerners. The campaign doesn't end tonight. There's pretty much all of tomorrow, until the evening, of course. Then the evening comes and all bets are off. Yeah, Monhun releases in the late afternoon. Okay, we can make our way over to Pike and Shot. Don't see any point in paying for it now, because it costs extra. I do feel like I had more money a while back. Where'd all my money go? Fortunately, Iraq is going to help us out with that. Austria wins the election once again. I think they're a bit of corruption going on over there in the HRE. Somebody's saying, how about this one, Jake? That's another half-decent map. I'm going to hold on to these maps, because I really like maps. Jake, will you be streaming Monhun? Oh, endlessly. There are going to be people so sick of seeing Monhun here. I'm surprised at Muscovy's stalling here. I know they got stalled by the Ottomans, but that door flips both ways. Sadly, I need Baghdad to fall here. Even more sadly, I just brought one cannon, but I'm on a bit of a diet when it comes to my money situation. Hussein Kaifa and Sunni Zealots. The Sunni Zealots in Mush and some other place I don't like the sound of. Need to be ready for that. Ganja has been culturally enriched. That didn't take long at all. Soon, very soon, it'll be Ardbill's turn. I'm feeling like I should really just stomp down on Mush. Right, I'll get this so I can actually... Expensive, I know, but I'll state up this province, these provinces, because it's pretty nice land. Ah. Hang on, how many of those? Can't even really afford it all, but what you gonna do? Mush, I want to increase autonomy on though, because it's very not nice with me right now. Crunch. He's in Kaifa too. Not a lot I can do about you, but just eat that. You take care of it. No. Revolts you can just avoid. You save a lot of money on that. You don't have to fight them down. Ah, there's our friend, the Iraqis. If Baghdad ever falls, then that will be a problem. You can tech up, Jake. Yeah, the next year has arrived, so we should go for this. Very nice. Also get ourselves some docks, because why not? Now the estates, the nobility in particular, are unhappy. I would like to give them this province, so I will. It's got a fort. The nobles like forts. Transoxania is planning on attacking Uzbek. Uzbek is allied with Kazan and Great Horde, so they must think they're gonna win this one, even... Oh, the Great Horde might say no to that war. I didn't consider that. It's very possible. Oh man, I'm trying to... What am I trying to do here? Missionary it. My dad's holding out forever. Jake, how much longer will you stream today? I mean, that's not a question I often know the answer to. But it's 10:30 and I'm looking to get a lot of sleep tonight. I mean, that doesn't answer the question at all. I have no idea. There will be bed eventually. Burghers or nobility? I think I'm going to make the nobility like us a bit more, because I took a bit of falling out with them. And the burghers can always be punched for money. Punched for money. I do want to punch them for money as it happens. I want to punch them for quite a bit of money. How about 86 ducats? Thank you. There's quite a few things I'd like out of these people. I think I'll settle for the 100 here though. They're not very happy, but I can reinvest that money that I punched out of the burgers into them, because I like getting the admin. I like some Diplo too. How about that general? Ooh, okay, 4431 is a pretty fantastic general. Just in case Baghdad continues to take forever, I'm gonna get that 1 pip right here. Blumenek. Baghdad, the fort that just doesn't fall. really just doesn't fall. If they take Shirvan, they're going to think they're winning this war to a degree. And they did. Shirvan know how to fight, but maybe not how to... There we go. Sadly, though, they just entered a battle, and that battle's stopping them from wanting peace. So I'll celebrate by conquering another province off of them. Or at least occupying it. No? No need? Fair enough. Nice. What's the campaign goal, says Rakikos. Well, you could read the title, which says Restoring Greater Armenia to its height. Okay, maybe that is a bit vague. So our goal is to take this. Or this. You know, there's a few maps with varying levels of overlap. Get those cores going, and what I really like is that we just don't suffer war exhaustion. It's small, but we have a constant passive reduction of it, which is so good. Just love it. That fort maintenance and fort defense sounds pretty good, but no buts. Let's go for it. Yeah, hey, more innovativeness is actually working out pretty well for us. So nice to actually have a campaign where I can get that. Our previous campaigns have been pretty gut-wrenching with some of the stuff we have to go through. Get those cores going, and Miana. What is that province? Miana Watsits. Is it you? Oh, of course it's you, because I'm trying to convert you. But you'll be done soon enough. 93 this year even. And the Bitlis people want to rise up, oddly enough, in Bitlis. Go and take care of it. We have all the maneuver to keep us under or within the supply limit, probably. Jake has innovated this so rarely I don't even know what it does. It's all power cost reduction, which is really nice and strong. Just getting it is proving difficult though. I'd love to send a warning to Mazandaran to keep Iraq on the map, but I think they're going to have something to say about that. I have one core that I can retake off of them, but remember, this is our border here. We have no cause to go further south here. No map I found took us further. The maps went across these mountains quite a bit, and the best I could tell from it is that it stretches down along here, goes this far, and there was only a slight touching of the Caspian Sea, which is why I couldn't justify taking Shirvan. What? Samtske? Not a tag you often see. However, I believe subjugating Imereti just got easier. They are tiny. Well, off to Imereti we go. In fact, by off, I mean my subjects can take care of this one. Subjugate them. Oh, that's a great horde again. He gets around. Samtske have no friends either. Subjects, just do the work for me, please. Can't believe Karakiyunlu is a loyal subject of mine. It's just hilarious in its own way. Mamluks would want to join in. Is there anybody worth making better friends with? Not really. So I've got all these subjects, I've got all these diplomats, questions what to do with them. We can set ourselves on outraged countries, perhaps. Lower the risk of coalition sandwich. Jake, could you diplo-vassalize Imereti? Well, I mean, going to war with them probably shot that one in the foot, but no, I could not. I'm not very big for diplo-vassalizing. And having learned from Shirvan, Karakiyunlu decided to charge in here. They learnt all the wrong lessons and failed. Ooh. I'm disappointed in you, my subjects. Miana gets a bit of base tax, or we get some prestige. You might think that the base tax is a no-brainer. Probably because it's a pretty no-brainer. Let's have it. I tend to just slam the clergy in there because of the base tax and the high autonomy. And thus it's so. Well, Let's not leave boys to do a man's job. Let's also not leave oh my. Is he really